Hi everyone and welcome to this London haul video, coloring related of course. When we were visiting the city beforehand, I already had heard some good things about a shop called The Works. I've heard Francis from a coloring channel called YouTube. Sorry, my cold is playing up. From the YouTube channel Coloring F mentioned this shop, and after double checking, it seemed a discount shop with a lot of materials, not only for coloring but also regular books, stamps, puzzles, calendars, you name it. So of course I had to go and see one, and eventually I ended up in 3 or 4, and I bought stuff in 3 of them. There was one that was very small and they didn't have nice coloring supplies or coloring books, but the other 3 were great. So I will show you what I got there. So at first I have some clear stamps, especially for Christmas time. Sorry for the glare. Buy one, get one free. You don't have to say that twice to me. So it was £1 for these 2 packages. And as you can see, I hope it's a very nice one with this a little snowman and package. So it's perfect for maybe when I'm coloring a wreath or something like that, to put this in the middle, or I don't know yet, but I thought they were cute. And the same is for this. I like these little leaves, and yeah, I like everything about these, so I was very happy to find these. And then I will be showing, oops, sorry. This was my swatch or swatches map. A very big one and not so handy when coloring. I always had to grab it onto my lap and looking for the right colors. So I was annoyed with this big monster map. So my husband, he knows me very well, he found me this. It's a pink book with some, how do you call it, holographic type of glare. So it's an A5 sized book. It was £5. Yeah, I'm a sucker for stuff like that. I have to, just like I'm doing with other souvenirs or gifted materials, I'm gluing or putting in some extra detail. So here is I did this in the book because it's I thought it was mentioning the work. Oh no, it's here, the works, so that I can remember later on that I bought it there. And it has 160 GSM, so very thick. I thought it was good for my wet media. There are 50 pages, so I've put an some kind of clip here. So these are the next 25 pages for the wet materials, and I'm going to try and use these ones for the dry ones, except the Albrecht Dürers will be on the side of the polychromos. At first I was only doing my swatching table on the right side of the book, but since I have many pencils, I thought 25 pages, I've already used 7 or 8 for the polychromos alone, so I thought it would be handy to use the double both sides of the page. And since it's so thick, it doesn't bleed through, or the text isn't showing up on the other side. And since the Albrecht Dürers are the little nephews or the little brothers from the polychromos, but with activated or watercolor pencils, I thought it was a nice idea to just put the same colors but activate it with water beside. So that was what I was doing last night, and oh boy, it will take me a while to swatch all these pencils, but the next one I will do are of course the color softs. So, and I've followed the swatches setup a bit, how Katrina always coloring hers. I think she had 4 rows or columns, but since it's an A5 sized book, I only have 2. So here will be the Albrecht Dürer every time, and the polychromos, and then here I will do on this side color soft, on this side color soft, and so on. And since the Inktenses and the Neo colors are unique and not the same as the other pencils, they will go in the back with the watercolor section. So that was that. Then I have found myself a Disney coloring book. Here's that glare again. It has really, here's the bill to put in the book. It's a very, very thin paper, but I thought some of the images were quite detailed. So like this one. And since the paper is so thin, and this one I also don't have that one. I have a few or a lot of Disney coloring books already, discounted ones, and I was really surprised to see that some of these pictures had characters in them that I didn't have already, and that there were some with more details on the background, like for the 101 Dalmatians. So I'm very happy with this book, and since the paper is so thin, it's visible, you can see through. I think I'm going to scan a page before I color it, so that if I'm coloring one side and I want to do the other later on, that I can print it out eventually, maybe. Or if you want the full flip through of this book, please leave a comment below. There are 80 pages of coloring fun, so when for £2 I couldn't pass that up. And then I found this book. A week before we left, I was planning on buying this one. It was 10 or 11 euros on Amazon, France or Germany, I can't remember. And at the works, I only paid £3. So I was over the moon when I saw this. I really like the style. It's so old-fashioned and how do you call it? It's nostalgic feeling. So I was super happy. I found this in the first works that I visited, so it was a great find. Really looking forward to coloring this book also. It's by Margaret Tarrant, I think. Yeah, Margaret Tarrant is the artist. And she also has another coloring book, but I can't remember the names, also with fairies in it. But so that was this one. And then I went into a W.H. Smith shop, and I bought this one. I wasn't planning to, but if I have to buy it here in Belgium and let it ship, it is double the price. So I know if I'm seeing colored pages in the future, there are some popping up already, but when I'm going to see more of them, I know myself. I knew that I would want it. This one also, and then it's not anymore available, or yeah. So I grabbed my chance and bought it anyway. Very beautiful. My husband was impressed too with the artwork. So that was this one. And then the last thing that I have to show you is this coloring book. I've never read any book of Terry Pratchett. Didn't see any flip through of this coloring book. And it was unpriced at the works. There was only one copy. So I asked the lady at the till what the price was, and she said £4. And when I flipped through, really every page, these are colored in examples, but I'm not going to look at them too much because then I'm scared. I bought this book because of him. I immediately fell in love with that face. He really was asking to color him in, so yeah, and all the other pages are so beautiful and wow. So for £4 I couldn't pass that one up either. There are some wallpaper types of pages, but not too much. But if you want me to do a full flip through, please ask, I will be glad to do so. But really, really happy with this addition to my collection too. Yeah, and of course, when looking at all these books, I was thinking about my Christmas present under the tree at home from Melody, and yeah, I was even more happy to find these. So, oh, that glare is so nasty. I have to move that lamp again. Sorry, guys. So that was it. It's not a big haul, but still my cupboard where all my books are kept is saying to me that I have to reorganize soon because yeah, I'm running out of place, but I will find a solution to be able to buy even more, because yeah, that's so many beautiful new books coming out, and there are so many great artists around and about that yeah, I just know that it's difficult to stop buying, let's be honest. Yeah. Later on, for the end of December, I will be showing my finished pages for December. I'm also planning to film the books that I bought during November and December. These will be included also, but then very short because you have already seen these in this video. And in the new year, I would like to do more or start color alongs. So no, maybe a color and chat also, but really a color along so that we can color one picture together in a few videos. I also asked on my account what people would like to see more on the channel, and many people were asking for backgrounds, so I will definitely do these backgrounds with Inktense. There was also one person asking for the bubble background, how I did that, so I really will be happy to make videos about that. So, and or maybe I will incorporate it in the color along, also a possibility. So I will plan and see how it will work out. Yeah, these I'm really enthusiastic to try some different approaches for my channel in the new year. Although at least I will be trying to. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to do color alongs, and but I think it's fine to start in 2019 instead of doing one now, or because I don't know how much time I will have around these holidays, and I think it's for the best that I will start fresh in 2019 with new projects. So I hope you've enjoyed this little haul video. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll talk soon. Bye bye. And whoops, I forgot to film something. These 3 paints I also bought in London, but they were sold at Poundland, so that's a discount shop also. But they have cookies, they have drinks, they have everything you can imagine, and including these metallic acrylic paints. So this is kind of a lavender color. This is kind of bronze. It's really beautiful. And this is a reddish brown in metallic color. So for £1 each, I couldn't pass those up. But they were standing here on my desk, but I totally forgot to grab them and show them. So these are also some goodies that that will remind me of the London trip. So this is the final finish of the haul. No other extra surprises. So thank you for watching. Till next time. Bye bye.